All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
Ball controlled by Kyle Lowry. To Love. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
Hayward. Down to Griffin. Rebound comes to Lowry. Waiters. To Lowry. Butler. To Lowry. Shot clock for the Heat down to 3. Has a look. Their shot by Lowry misses. Short jumper stays out.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Waiters to Love. No good. Defense catching a break there.
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that player, I would pull the ref over to the side, talk to him, express to him how much contact there was so he could look for that same foul call potentially the next time down the court.
To Jaylen Brown. The Celtics down to 4 in the shot clock. There it is, Al Horford. That's how it's done. He's 4 for 4 in the game. The ball controlled by Kyle Lowry. To Butler. To Love. Lowry. Shot clock winding down. The shot clock expires. Had to rush that one, and it's no good.
Defense, let's go.
To Griffin. Working it outside to Horford. There it is, Al Horford. The defense is really going to have to start paying attention. He's 5 for 5 for the field.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Butler to Lowry. Here comes the screen. A drive to the basket, but the shot won't go down. To Hayward. Horford to Jaylen Brown. Nothing going here on that drive. Off the mark. Well contested. Ball's controlled by Lowry. Love to Butler. Here comes the screen. To the basket is Butler, but he can't finish.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Just inside the arc, at the buzzer. That ends the third quarter. The Celtics way out in front. It's the Celtics with the ball as we start this fourth and final quarter. They have clearly been the better side so far. Jay, that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Well, the cardinal rule in the game of sport is whenever you go into the fourth quarter, it's 0-0. You have to play the game with the scoreboard saying 0-0. And if you can win that game by double digits, then you've done your job in the fourth.
It's the Heat with the possession. Lowry to Waiters. Not done yet, and the reward, he's going to the line.
There's a very fine line between maximum effort and carelessness. I'm willing to live with a few mistakes and maximum effort than having to constantly remind my players to close out.
Misses the first.
Here we go.
Good recovery. Hits the second free throw. Hayward to Marcus Smart. Here comes the screen. Down low for Griffin. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
Number 36, Marcus Smart.
He'd have the basketball. Lowry to Love. Waiters. Great defense, forcing the miss.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
To Hayward. Boston with 4 to shoot. Gordon Hayward, that's how it's done. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Lowry with it. The deficit now up to 13. To Waiters. To Lowry. Has a chance. Knocks it down. Off the step back.
Ooh, I'm telling you from experience, his teammates will never let that one down.
Griffin to Hayward. To Griffin. No good. To Love. Five to shoot for Miami. Love to Waiters. From long range. Waiters forced that one off the mark on the 3.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
And he's going to the line to shoot.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Team foul number 1.
Marcus Smart at the line for 2 shots. Shoots it at 75% for his career. First one, count it. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Miami with the basketball. Butler to Waiters. Here's a chance from long range, and it's Griffin there to clear the rebound.
The game is won in the details. The team who has the most attention to the minutia is a team that wins the ball game. And from the beginning of this game, this team has been mentally engaged. I know the season's a long year, but when you come mentally engaged and you have attention to detail, whew, that's a scary thing to watch.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
To Griffin. Screen coming. Hayward. Tough shot. He hits. They'll let one fly from half court. It's a victory here for the Celtics as they win this one handily. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
It's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Celtics
Put on a show in a blowout.
The scoring display they put on is going to be hard to forget. It's hard to imagine anyone doesn't come away impressed with how effectively they scored their points. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Boston Celtics. The Heat
Lost this game long before the final buzzer.
Losses like this become main discussion topics in the media. So hopefully this team is ready to answer the tough questions. It's not going to be fun. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Miami Heat.
Game track. Field goals.
As you can see in the highlights, this team did a great job of staying competitive and putting in the necessary effort to get the win.
Player of the game.
Blake Griffin put up the kind of points that made him an easy choice for this award. He couldn't be stopped, and when he realized he was in the zone, he just took it to another level.
Who was gold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy.